tribals, they never try to upward themselves in the caste framework.
No, but
So that is a different thing. But thing is, there is some economic things behind this type of, you say, so-called Sanskarization. Because Guruji thought, okay, then how will you improve this clean their life? So that's why he introduced, when he added the development aspects. He said that if the tribal, why the tribal maintain the unclean life? Why he killing the animals? He is saying that because he doesn't have any food. That's why he is going to kill the animals. This is his conception of a development. That's why he started introducing the agriculture. He taught the people that I have to cultivate the lands. So that's why this is this economic compulsion introducing the clean life.
Okay. These are the last questions.
Well, this is an interesting paper.
Mike, please.
Sorry. Well, I have so many comments to make, but I would restrict myself. Because you have simplified, as if the Guru, after, 13 years of sadhana in that cave, right? He got some kind of knowledge and thought of introducing Sanskrit and so on. I think you have to look at the larger process. It's part of the larger process of Hinduization. Whatever you call, you agree or not. And you must also understand the role the princely states played, whether it's Jashpur and all that. That has to be seen exactly. The kind of, the process of Hinduization was undertaken in these princely states among tribals. You have mentioned Karpatreddy. This is a process we started in the late 60s, the foundation of the VSP and all these, because I see in a kind of larger picture when you connect it to Kandamal, when actually, again around the same time, but the difference is you have a tribal guru here and there a guru going from outside to a tribal area. But the same introduction of Sanskrit education, there the Sanskrit schools are affiliated to Jagannath University, here actually Banaras Sanskrit University. So you find the similar courses. The Sanskrit education is basically confined to creating Shastris, Upashastris and others, and all of them were absorbed into the state schools as Sanskrit teachers, potential. That's why Sanskrit was taken up, not, with the one part is that to educate Sanskrit, to the tribal. The other thing is also give them kind of Sanskrit, now if you look at Odisha, you find that all the schools, you have Sanskrit teachers of tribal origin, right? That these tribal students in 10, 20 years, now they have entered because Brahmins are adopting different mode of education, right? And now the tribal boys are actually the Sanskrit teachers in different schools. A similar kind of stories also you find. The other thing that, some categories you have used, the tribals are unclean and all that, I think it requires a little more, probings, that is important. Then this use of saran, whether the saran has something to do with the concept of sarana, right? Because that is also another identity, or it is because the way the saran is used here, I don't know what the kind of connection, or they want to counter that sarana identity, right, with this kind of use of this terminology. And regarding the school, couple of, I'll wind up here, because you said that, 570 seats by this, state has provided those seats, and around 400 seats are still, but as I understand, in tribal areas, the state is paying whatever 500 rupees, now it is increased to around 500, 450, 500 rupees, for any residential student. So any student is enrolled, tribal student or any student, she or he gets that kind of money. So it's not that the school is, financing on its own. So that also requires little probe. And so I think I think all these literature, because whatever you have done, it seems that it's from different sources or the Guruji's sources, and I think this has to be critically looked into by interviewing other sections of the people. and this Ramadan and all that, these 100 acres, you find that, like these are the huge enclaves now come up in different tribal areas where gurus and sadhus, right, have actually earmarked that area, and Shramdan, people are coming and giving Shramdan, and they are actually enclosing those territories. So that is also important aspects must be looked at. Okay, I'll stop here.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any question?
No.
no, but I see that I want to clarify. The tribal students, the teachers, that you saying that Brahmin teachers are now shifting to the non-Sanskrit occupations, and tribals are taking that place. It's not true. Because the tribal students, those who are tribal teachers, those who are in school, they are under the reservation positions, not non-reserved positions. In Chhattisgarh, with so much huge number of reserved category jobs are still remain vacant. Immediately passing out these students, they go and join. That is the reserved category, not the non-category. But that doesn't mean that other castes are not coming to Sanskrit occupation. No, that's not true.